What is up, Sexy Beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Black Ops 2 RAYGUN Mark II and comparing it to the Black Ops 3 version and looking at both these weapons on round 50, so let's go ahead and get this shit started. So the first thing I'm going to do is let you guys watch and listen to each of these weapons, both the unupgraded versions and the upgraded versions, just so we guys can get a feel for them, so here you go. So the first comparison we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the fire rate. So when I line up both these weapons side by side, I start shooting at the exact same time. The Black Ops 2 RAYGUN Mark II does get done shooting a little bit quicker than the Black Ops 3 version. It's nothing too major, but it does actually get done shooting a little bit faster. Now both these weapons, both the Black Ops 2 and the Black Ops 3 versions, are going to be 3-round burst, and after you shoot like a 3-round burst, you have like a little pause before you can actually shoot again. And I feel like that pause is a little bit faster with the Black Ops 2 RAYGUN Mark II than it actually is with the Black Ops 3 version, so I feel like you can get back to shooting quicker with the Black Ops 2 RAYGUN Mark II than you actually can with the Black Ops 3 one. So when it comes to fire rate, they are really close, but I definitely have to give it to the Black Ops 2 version. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the accuracy. This is going to be hipfire and recoil. So let's start with hipfire first. The first thing I noticed when I actually picked up the Black Ops 3 RAYGUN Mark II was that its reticles weren't as small as the Black Ops 2 version. Like, that's one of the things I just loved about the Black Ops 2 RAYGUN Mark II, was that its reticles were super tiny, and it just made hip firing really easy. You could be hip firing from halfway across the map and still be headshotting zombies. Its hip fire was absolutely amazing, and that's just like one of the things that I absolutely loved about it. You really didn't need the ADS, you could hip fire for days and take out an entire train. While with the Black Ops 3 version, its reticles are still small, it's just they're not as small as the Black Ops 2 version, and I find myself actually having to ADS more often than I would hip firing. While the Black Ops 2 version's case is going to be the exact opposite. I always find myself hip firing more than I do ADS. And even when it comes to the actual spread of the shots themselves, the Black Ops 2 version is going to be more tight and compact, while the Black Ops 3 version is still going to be pretty tight and compact. It's just not going to be as good as the Black Ops 2 Mark II. So now let's go and take a look at recoil. So when it comes to recoil, you definitely got to give this one to the Black Ops 3 version. The Black Ops 3 RAYGUN Mark III has absolutely like no recoil. I mean, it does have a little bit because almost every single weapon has recoil, but it's very little, while with the Black Ops 2 version, that thing does have some recoil. It goes straight up. It doesn't go left or right like the Type 25 or something like that, but it does have some pretty mean recoil, and it's going to go straight up, while the Black Ops 3 version has like little to no recoil whatsoever. So that's why I kind of find myself ADSing with the Black Ops 3 version more often than with the Black Ops 2 version. So when it comes to overall accuracy, I'm definitely going to say that they're tied. When it comes to hipfire, you got to give it to the Black Ops 2 Mark II. When it comes to just actually ADSing and aiming down sights and recoil, you definitely got to give that one to the Black Ops 3 version, so across the board, they're going to be tied. Alright, and lastly, before we actually upgrade these weapons, let's take a look at the reload speed. So when I start reloading at the exact same time, they're going to be the exact same. The reload time, the reload animation, the reload sexiness, it's going to be all the exact same. And I really wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the Black Ops 3 version to be a little bit faster. I have no idea why, it just kind of felt a little bit faster to me, but both versions are going to be the exact same in looks and speed, and the only reason you can actually see more of my arms in the Black Ops 2 footage is because I'm playing on PC and I have a higher FOV, and on PS4 and consoles you really can't change your FOV, you're kind of stuck with it. So now let's go ahead and get these weapons upgraded and start those tests all over again. Let's go ahead and start with the fire rate. So the upgraded Black Ops 2 Mark II was a little bit faster, but when you actually do upgrade it, the Black Ops 2 version is going to be a lot faster. You can definitely tell that I get done shooting way quicker with the Black Ops 2 Mark II than with the Black Ops 3 Mark II. Like I said earlier, after you shoot that 3-round burst, you kind of have that little pause before you can shoot again. With the upgraded Black Ops 2 Mark II, I feel like that pause is like completely gone. You can almost shoot this thing full auto, while with the Black Ops 3 version, you actually do have that 3-round burst, but you have to kind of wait a second or two before you can actually get another 3-round shot off. So when it comes to fire rate, you got to give it to the Black Ops 2 Mark II. It wins both the unupgraded versions and the upgraded ones. Alright, so next up we're going to be taking a look at accuracy. Let's go ahead and start with the hipfire first. And when it comes to hipfire, it's pretty much going to be the exact same as the unupgraded versions. Really not much changed here besides the looks, the colors, and the amount of ammo. The Black Ops 2 Mark II's reticles are going to be extremely small, while the Black Ops 3 ones, it's still going to be kind of small, but just not as small as the Black Ops 2 versions. And in this footage, I feel like with the Black Ops 3 Mark III, I was actually closer to my target, and I still had a lot more spread than I actually did with the Black Ops 2 Mark II. So when it comes to hipfire with both the Unpack-a-Punched and Pack-a-Punch versions, you gotta give it to the Black Ops 2 one. Alright, next up, let's take a look at the recoil, and it's going to be the exact same as the Unpack-a-Punched ones. The Black Ops 2 version is going to go straight up, not left, right, down, middle, and burst. It's going to go straight up, while the Black Ops 3 one, it really doesn't have any recoil whatsoever. I mean, it has a little bit when you actually shoot that 3-round burst, but it's not going to keep going up with every shot like the Black Ops 2 version does. So when it comes to overall accuracy, again, I'm going to have to say that they're tied. And lastly, before we actually get to both these weapons on round 50, I just want to show you guys the reloading animation side by side. And again, they're going to be the exact same, nothing really changed. Alright, so now that we have all those tests complete, let's go ahead and take a look at both these weapons on round 50. Let's start with the Black Ops 2 Raygun Mark II first. So the Raygun Mark II is definitely a great weapon to have on high rounds. It takes out zombies, it takes out panzers, it takes out really any boss zombie extremely quick. And I would have loved to see what this thing can do against George, because this thing does, I believe, 100,000 points or units of damage as long as you're going for headshots. So this thing would have been able to take out George pretty fucking quick. And that's what makes the Raygun Mark II a really good weapon. It has an insane headshot multiplier, so it's going to be able to last you up until like the 70s. I believe like round 78 is actually the last round it can kill in a 3-round burst. After that, it takes like 2 3-round bursts, and it's just going to require more and more from there. But up until then, the Raygun Mark II, whether you're playing in Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, is going to be a fantastic weapon. And damage-wise and overall effectiveness-wise, I really didn't notice any difference between the two. The Black Ops 2 Raygun Mark II I felt like was a little bit more effective. I just felt like I was taking out zombies a little bit faster and a little bit quicker overall with it. But as long as you're going for the face, no matter which game you're on, Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, the Raygun Mark II is going to be able to take out a ton of zombies. Now, if you're going for the chest or anything, you'll damage them, but you're not going to kill them. You have to go for the face. Like I said earlier, it has an insane headshot multiplier. It doesn't have any insane ball sec multipliers or anything like that, so if you're aiming down there, you're not going to do anything. And I'm just really grateful that Treyarch actually did bring back the Raygun Mark II and actually put it in every single map. I just really wish they actually did remaster Call of the Dead, because imagine using the Raygun Mark II against George. You would kill him so fast, like he wouldn't even be a threat at that point. Oh my god, it would just be amazing. But knowing Treyarch, they would actually probably like nerf the Raygun Mark II against him or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I'm assuming they would. So if you were to ask me which version would I rather have if I was going to high rounds, I'm gonna have to say the Black Ops 2 one, just because I love hip firing with it. I really don't ADS with the Raygun Mark II, I just always try to hip fire with it if I can. And plus, the Black Ops 2 version does have a little bit of a faster fire rate, so if I'm about to get cornered or something, I could get off more shots with the Black Ops 2 Mark II than I could with the Black Ops 3 one. But overall, if your end goal is high rounds, really not much change, and they're both going to be extremely effective. So I'm very curious to know, which one do you guys prefer, the Black Ops 2 or the Black Ops 3 one? Let me know in the comments, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. Peace.